Today on Teuty's track analysis, we have the track of the day for December 22nd, Santa's Sleigh by Juice, Deadfish, and Oso Guinea Pig. Santa's Sleigh is a mixed surface track, but its main focus is on the bobsleigh block. It has drivable surfaces of road, ice, and dirt with special blocks of reactor boost and reset. The difficulty of the track is above average. Some turns are very difficult to take and will result in significant speed and time loss. There are also speed check locations, so if you are too slow, you will not be able to pass them without a standing respawn. There are two finishes, but I would not classify them as a risky and non-risky finish. I finished the track with a time of 57.250, beating out the goal time of 58 seconds, but still 3 seconds behind the author time of 54.064. I found some of the turns very unpredictable, and having a speed check without a safer path is always a negative for me. With that said, on the plus minus rating scale, I give Santa's Sleigh a minus rating. We'll go over a few things today on the analysis, but I don't have a ton of info for you on today's track. I found it very challenging and a lot of the spots a little unpredictable, but here at the start, you want to stay on the left side, jump to the right, and then take the right hand side and jump to the left. Here I just stayed on the right hand side as I found it just way easier just to take this straight on here and then jump to the left afterwards. Yeah, much easier to set up. It's a little bit slower, but overall a much easier setup for it. And for like non-standard bobsleigh, I really can't tell you how to take these turns. I generally have no idea how to take most of these. Sometimes I turn a little bit on tapping and sometimes I don't. But then here on this part, you want to go out as flat as possible, get on that magnet, and on the exit here, you kind of want to be pointing down on the jump so you can get ground contact a little bit faster. This is one of the speed checks as well. If you don't have enough speed, you will just fall out of that loop. And for this jump here, you want to be on the right hand side of the sausage and just take the jump over everything here. Brake tap to flatten out the car if you need to. And for this bobsled turn, again, I have no idea really what to do here. Sometimes I tap, but I found on the exit, you generally just don't want to touch anything. It'll kind of put you right in the spot you need to be. This is another small speed check location here. If you don't have enough speed, you will not make it over that gap. And then right here, you kind of can just press forward. The sloping to the right will help you out a little bit. But then this is one of the worst turns right here. You want to be going up to the right a little bit. And once you get past a certain point, it'll kind of push you up into the middle section. If you do not get into this middle section, the run is basically over. It's just going to flip your car out to left. You will go over the wall. It's just a complete nightmare of a section to drive through. So best of luck really is all I can give you. Another pretty challenging part here coming up, trying to get this transition from the ice to this dirt section without losing any speed, and then you got to get down pretty fast and try to straighten out as best as possible, otherwise you'll go over the right side of the dirt here and again completely screw your run. And if we continue on here, we'll end up at another speed check location, so if you kind of don't get a good transition on the previous ice to dirt wall, you will not be able to make this jump right here. You'll have to take a standing respawn and eat the time loss. That'll throw us right into this next bobsleigh section, which I think you want to kind of enter in the middle and exit on the lower portion of it. Again, a very challenging one here. I kind of just hope for the best every time I went into it. But then that'll throw us into this dirt section here, and you want to get out of this probably as fast as possible to get a straight shot onto this upcoming dirt part. Once you're on the dirt, you just want to take it a little bit to left and try to get a good jump into this upcoming bobsled section. Pretty difficult to get a clean one here, as a lot of time you just end up going to the left hand side and flying up in the air like this. And for the finish line, you can either try to get in this middle section. I'll get a lucky bounce here and through, but as well there is a just entire finish line all the way behind here that you can hit just about anywhere. For some final thoughts on today's track, a couple of turns of this one felt really off, and it just made the track unenjoyable to drive, as you could very easily fly off the track or spin out on the slightest difference in a turn. Newer bobsleigh in general just feels bad to me. A lot of times I have no idea what to do in a turn, as steering or not steering feels nearly the same, so I'm constantly guessing on what to do. This results in just having poor feelings towards nearly all bobsleigh tracks. This sucks because I used to like old bobsleigh a lot, and the more I play it, the more I dislike it now. I'll leave it at that though. Hope you enjoyed today's analysis. If you did, be sure to like the video and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos like this. Just a warning, I am taking tomorrow the 23rd and Monday the 26th off, so this will be the last video until next week Tuesday. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great holiday weekend.